Hello all, welcome to an FFT Arena live stream. Today is February 6th, 2026. I know it's been quite some time. We did recently release the 1.49 patch. We're just testing it out to see if it looks good or if there's any other changes needs to be made. And this is going to be a quick live stream, like a quick 3-match card for everyone. So, on top, we have Rex's team, known as Straightforward, and on bottom, we have White Knight's team, known as Retro Priests. For Rex, we got One Pun the Monk, with Guts, Chrono Trigger, Attack Up, and Warpath. Persistence the Paladin, with Chivalry, with Time Magic, Distribute, 1/3 of MP, and Teleport. Jello the Geomancer, with Spellblade, Dragon Spirit, Overwhelm, and Leap. Castigate the Chemist with Ninjutsu, MP Restore, Speed Up, and Range +1. White Knight, meanwhile, has PSX the Priest with Yin Magic, Faith Up, Unyielding, and Flee. N64 the Priest with Summon Magic, MP Restore, Magic Attack Up, and Range +1. Xbox the Priest with Lore, Counter Magic, Magic Defend Up, and Teleport. And Dreamcast the Priest with Time Magic Critical Quick, Defense Up, and Prudence. Here we go into a small map, Rio Vane's Castle. First, select map arrangement. Okay, so I'm guessing this is... What does all this mean? First, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth. Does it mean like the unit's positioning is different somehow? Select map arrangement. I've never seen that before. At least I'm not familiar with it. Let's... You can select day. Oh, you can select nighttime too. Okay, that actually looks pretty nice. Although I'm not really sure if that did anything. Well, we're gonna see it play out right now. Although I do like the visual indication of Brave or Faith going up with Warpath that time. That does look pretty cool. Ooh, don't act immediately. And that was after 182 damage worth. Ouch. Crude Bile, inflicting weak. Sinkhole onto the priest who's already done active to begin with. Sop misses all three. That's quite unfortunate for White Knight right there. And Rex is already in control early. Double kill off that wind slash right there, or Kamatachi rather. Oh, the canvas gets a double turn. And uses the strength tonic too, without berserking his knight, his paladin rather. Not sure why the paladin keeps going to go for Meteor Rain. I guess I was assuming it was going to try to target that one of the white mages, and they just have to go down before he gets to pull off that spell. I mean, it does have it locked on. Okay, that's probably what it is. Monk just keeps kill stealing. Alright, and that is round 1 already decided. Now let's see how round 2 shapes up. And there's a large Z-Class Desert, map 76. You know, I never see the desert at nighttime. Select weather. Okay, that much I know. Let's do light. Oh, nighttime with a little bit of light rain. Actually, genuine question. I wonder if we were to do a tournament of this patch down the line, should weather be decided? Or does it not really factor anything? It doesn't really matter. Because I get the impression that I get the impression that the coding to boost damage based off what it's just you think it's just cosmetic. Okay. Well, I'm just not really sure, because I know in vanilla tactics, anyways, weather does play a role into amplifying the elemental spells. Like in Chapter 1, Dora Trade City, you get a damage boost from thunder magic because it's raining outside. Or the end of Chapter 1 at Fort Zeekton, you get more damage from... Okay, it doesn't have that coded in? Okay. Well, I guess in that case. I guess the question could still be, like, should it matter if it's day or night? Like, preference, or should we let that just be completely random, up to the host, basically, in terms of what weather? Gets rid of haste and regen. There's Meteor Rain that the Paladin can finally cast. Does a decent chunk. Oh, there's counter magic. Leviathan gets rid of regen. Paralyzed does land. See, can that priest even get the spell off in time before the Geomancer gets a turn? She does have Shell on? Oh, she's gonna go for Local Quake. Does not get the Petrify. Or whatever the new status effect is now. I'm assuming the Geomancy is still under proposed changes. Ooh, double stop. White Knight's definitely now pulling ahead. There's an Immobilize. Monk is hit for quite a lot of damage. There's Lay on Hands. Excuse me. See, Monk will get a turn. Goes for Throw Stone to cancel the spell. quite smart. There's Demi, little hurt and heal. Let's see what's going to happen now. Priest is still going to be looking for more. Oh, there's going to be Life Drain. Does connect. Paladin saves his own life with Nurse. Killing that monk. White Knight's team is definitely faring much better in a large map, excuse me, as opposed to the small map where they got squeezed earlier. So now it's 4-on-1. Another Leviathan. Another kill. 458 damage this time. I guess that's a result of crude bile from earlier. Alright, now we're head off to the medium map. Zaltania Church Ruins. I don't have to go back to safe state anymore? Oh, I did not know that. I'll have to wait for this one to conclude to test it out for myself. I guess I'm just like so used to reverting to save states. But yeah, I'll give that feature a proper try when this match concludes. Protect Edge Shell. Pro Shell strats. And more faith up so that way that Priest can actually be more effective with his magic. Triggers 3 times in a row, even. So with 95 faith, has an 80% chance to inflict Don't Move. And snags all 3. Everybody else is now charging up their spells. They'll tip that one guy in the back, but he'll get his chance. Seacole is going to cancel that. Alright, now that Priest is at max faith. Yeah, but with Immobilize, White Knight can just take his time debilitating Rex's team, although he does miss a Paralyze despite max faith, which is a little bit unfortunate. A little bit of crude bile, but that paladin is a tank, blocking everything. Well, not quite everything, but he's blocked the last 2 spells. He's now freed from Don't Move, and he does immediately get a turn. Kill that monk. Everybody else is still charging their spells, more summons, more healing. Stop, misses. I wonder if it's just because Zodiac Compat is what's giving him some trouble with landing those spells despite max faith. There's a direct onto that priest. Oh, one of the white mages. Oh, goes for a balance. Misses the priest that had. Okay, this is the 80 faith one. Okay. I was about to say, he missed the one that had max faith? Really? That priest had just enough damage to bonk that monk and knock him down. Paladin goes down as well, so it's right now 4-on-2 in White Knight's favor. Instant Comet, great for anti-sandbag. Holy does take down the chemist. Priestess goes down, making it 3-on-1. But I don't think White Knight's got anything to worry about here. Raise and haste 2. He's about to go for another comet. Another comet. Oh, this one goes for life drain this time. Shadow Blade being the charge move. That's quite interesting. First time I've seen that. And that is the match. White Knight takes it. Alright, so let's give this feature that Zotis mentioned a try. Team 2 wins, return to world map. Alright. If I go to data. Oh, very nice. Okay. Okay, that is cool. That is cool. Excellent, excellent. Okay. So next up, we got True Light's team, is FFT Arena comeback team on top from a few months back. And on bottom, we got Dog's team called Taste Your Demise. For True Light, we got Nero the Ninja with Steel, Damage Split, Concentrate, and Move HP up. Reznor the Marksman with Punch Art, Dragon Spear, Attack Up, and Abandon. Katarina the Time Mage with Summon Magic, MP Restore, Short Charge, and Range +1. And Frostleaf the Priest with Lore, Short Charge, and Move MP up. Meanwhile, Dog has Salty the Oracle with Summon Magic, MP Switch, 2 hands, and Move +1. 2-hand Battle Staff, yikes. Savory the Paladin with Guts, Damage Split, Defense up, and Move MP up. Sweet the Lancer with Jump, White Magic, Dragon Spear, Short Charge, and Range +1. And Bitter the Thief with Punch Art, Dragon Spear, Lock Up, and Move HP up. Alright, we go into small 53. Darkest to lit. There we got quickening to kick things off. For both sides, actually. Wall from coming from that Lancer, the White Magic one. That ought to be interesting to see how well Lancers can do in that role. Ouch! 436 damage, one shot. Ninja is back up. But oof, 436 damage. Damage blocks Selvin Cross. That Oracle goes down. Although she is equally squishy. You know, after MP switch and all that. Thief Lancer revive. Paladin's gonna hop all the way around. Whack the Time Mage for a little damage. See Steel Heart? That would have been pretty nice for True Light, but alas, 'twas not to be. There's a wall. And there's Lich. Oh, Time Mage blocks. That is quite interesting. And a crit from the Priest. Another D split. I still think damage split is a tad bit too weak. There goes haste and regen, but that thief is going to get a dragon spirit. Paladin goes down, but immediately gets the re-raise in. Could go for lay on hands to revive the Berserker Oracle. Does connect. Thief's gonna run away. And that archer's gonna be right there. Yeah, the archer's gonna be right there to shoot down that Berserker Oracle. So True Light is going to wrap up round 1 eventually. And by eventually I mean soon. The thief got that re-raise in. And sneaks in a revive as well, so we're not quite done yet. More re-raise. Archer's going to shoot from below, but re-raise is about to trigger. Sap some MP, because why not? Now that thief is down. Alright, now True Light's got round 1 all wrapped up. There we go. Alright, so round 2 is going to be now taking place at Ziggler's Swamp, map 78. I'm actually liking this Return to World map feature. What would heavy look like? Oh, as in heavy rain. Okay. I like how the rain sound just cuts in the middle of a spell animation, and then goes right back to the sound. A gunshot. Oracle's already exhausted of her MP switch. Still can't quite reach. Arrow shot actually does land. Oracle does live through that attack. Oh, 648 damage crit. But she goes down to a comet. So it is currently 3-on-3. Ninja does get a revive, and the Lancer is about to go for raise. Man, that follow-up crossbow shot would have been brutal. Melt just depletes some MP. Oracle goes down again. It's going to make the Lancer remain stuck in a res loop. Or not. She decides not to go for a raise this time. That's an interesting decision. Probably did not want to go let her Oracle get caught by the Lich spell, potentially, so that probably was the reason why. And then she still would have gotten KO'd one way or the other. And whack, Dragon Spirit. There's a revive. See, more Lich. Alright, that was down foot to slow and stop. Yeah, I think flails are good for specific roles, I would say. Like, I think there are still a number of weapons I would imagine would, I think there are still a number of weapons in Arena that I don't think have been really experimented with as of right now. Triple kill off that Mito Rain, and that's that. True Light takes it. Alright, so the last match for tonight is going to be between a team I did make edits to on top, known as What Are the Odds? And on bottom, Zoris' team, Black Angel Volume 2. Alright, so my team consists of Chips the Geomancer with MA save, luck up, and move HP up, as well as Guts. Actually, I just want to make sure it's my team. No, it is, in fact, legal. Okay, I didn't remember. But hey, it's there. With the MA save, too. Slots the Samurai with item, Dragon Spirit, luck up, and leap. Probably could have gone the MP switch strat, but I wanted to see what it would be like with Dragon Spirit instead. This is just my first time trying to Berserker myself. So I'm just going to wait and see what happens. Dice the Ninja with item, MP switch, concentrate, and float. And Railband does give speed indeed. Secret Close only still gives +2 move. I thought it was supposed to be +1 speed as well. Unless it's just... Let me take a look really quick. Oh, it's proposed to be changed to speed +1. I see now. Okay. I must have misread that. It happens. It happens. What are you going to do? And of course, Deal of the Priest with Summon Magic, MP Restore, Short Charge, and Range +1. Zoras, meanwhile, has Yazaki the Thief with Punch Art, Speed Save, X Equip, and Move HP up. Mayo the Summoner with White Magic, Auto Potion, and Short Charge. Yamambi the Ninja with Chivalry, Counterattack, and Speed up. And finally, Suzu the Chemist with Time Magic, Critical Quick Defense up, and Awareness. Well, let's have a little bit of fun with this one. We're going to be going to map 62. Go toss off the bat. A little bit of Clem Hazard proc for me already, and my priest is about to go down right about now. Yes, indeed. Poor girl didn't even get a chance to get a turn in herself. It looks like she's going to be abandoned for the time being. I wonder why, unless you got really unlucky here, that blind has hit both my ninjas right straight through. Although I guess it doesn't really matter. I'm getting quite lucky with those Platina Dagger procs. Oh, is this dogs? If so, then yeah. When it hits hard. My priest didn't even get to do anything. She was like literally not needed this whole time. Man, I won that slugfest. Round 1. We'll see what happens in round 2, though. Let's see. Poiscus Lake. The Fire in Their Eyes team, I think, has been performing better than expected. I'll leave it with that. And with this one, it's just trying out a couple of combinations. The blind knife, I think, I'm not sure if blind really is supposed to neuter accuracy, or was it just I want to look at something just super quick. Yeah, he has speed up. Does not have concentrate. So, I don't know what value blind now really has. Like, it's supposed to lower accuracy, right? Thief gets one hit KO'd there. Show me hits the chemist. Oh, darkness is currently bugged. Okay. Alright, good to note. But yeah, it doesn't seem like my team is having too many problems at the minute, though. There's a race to, and then there's Odin. Kills the chemist. He does go for a revive. Maju should be able to put her right back down. Right about now, I think. Oh, lands a petrify, so that's one way of doing it. And there's the Esna removing the petrify, but then here comes another Lich. Hits all three, and one of them and two of them were a double, and that one was a double kill too. On top of that, and the chemist misses her turn as well. So my team is looking pretty good at the minute. Undead on that chemist, so she can't heal herself with potions. But she can use a holy water to get rid of the undead proc. And that's that. Just a couple quick comments. I guess the weather being used cosmetically is pretty cool. I guess it ultimately doesn't exactly matter, especially if the boosted damage from weather is not coded. I guess it's just pretty to look at from time to time. I do like this feature a lot. That way I don't have to worry too much about save stating. I think that was really cool. Also the fact that GG to you too, Zodas GG. Also the fact that you can actually load a memory card, the next match. Like I can just load the previous one or upload the next one without needing to reset the emulator or do another save state. That's a really, really good idea. Definitely a big fan. Beyond that, I hope that the blind bug does get fixed soon. I'm sure that's on the. I'm sure there'll be other things that we're all gonna notice, and poor White Knight's gonna have to go to work on that. But it'll come eventually. Oh, there's also a lockup bug. Interesting. All right. So at least we have at least 2 known bugs right now, at least, and there probably might be more. But yeah, beyond that, I do have hopes for these changes. Hopefully more will come that will shake up the meta a little bit. And I said this already, but I still think damage split is a tad big 2 weeks still. But we still got plenty of time to tweak that around. Until then, thank you all for just stopping by, saying hello, hanging out for a bit. And yeah, I just want to say everyone have a good night. Take care.